Have you ever found yourself biting your tongue at a family gathering, wondering whether sharing a personal thought might stir up unnecessary tension? As we grow wiser after 65, we recognize that harmony at home often depends on what we choose not to say. Today, we'll explore 5 private topics every senior should keep tucked safely away to protect relationships and preserve inner peace. Each secret is drawn from common experiences I hear in coaching sessions and support groups, so you'll feel understood and equipped. By the end, you'll know exactly how to set healthy boundaries without hurt feelings, avoid draining debates, and keep family get-togethers joyful and stress-free. Ready to safeguard your serenity while still feeling heard and respected? Let's begin by unveiling the first secret that too many well-meaning grandparents learn the hard way. Grab a cup of tea, settle in, and imagine the relief of smoother conversations ahead. Secret number 1: past financial gifts. Older relatives often feel proud of monetary help they once gave adult children, but bringing it up later can ignite guilt or resentment. Imagine mentioning the down payment you provided years ago while everyone is discussing vacation plans. What feels like a gentle reminder of generosity may sound like a bill coming due. Instead of revisiting old gifts, focus on the present bond you've built. One client, Margaret, told her son about the college fund she sacrificed to create, hoping he would show gratitude. He heard criticism of his current spending. Their chat ended in tears. After learning to frame memories as stories, not debts, Margaret saw conversations lighten immediately. The takeaway: once money leaves your hands, release the emotional receipt. Kindness given freely speaks for itself, and silence preserves dignity on both sides, preventing awkward scorekeeping that poisons otherwise loving exchanges for future bliss. Practical strategy: if a child tries to revive the topic, gently pivot with shared gratitude instead of dollar figures. Say, "The most important thing is the life you've built, and seeing you happy is repayment enough." Practicing this line in front of a mirror builds confidence. For sensitive paperwork, old checks, loan agreements, store them privately or shred them so temptations to wave-proof disappear. Schedule an annual review with a trusted friend or advisor who can reassure you that your legacy is already secure. Remember, finances are a leading source of intergenerational friction. Removing that spark keeps gatherings warm. One evening, Margaret quietly toasted her son's promotion without mentioning her earlier support. He later hugged her, saying he finally felt respected as an adult. Those 12 words of affirmation did more for their bond than years of financial reminders. Small verbal shifts, practiced regularly, transform the atmosphere without any family summit. Secret number 2: minor health scares. Sharing every ache or test result with relatives might seem honest, yet constant updates can trigger anxiety or unwanted advice. Picture Ellen, 68, who texted her children every time her blood pressure fluctuated. They lived states away and felt powerless, which bred frustration and tense phone calls. Ellen's doctor explained most spikes were transient, but the family drama had already begun. To avoid this trap, reserve health discussions for significant diagnoses or when you truly need help. Keep a private health journal or share updates with a peer support circle instead. This way, you process worries without turning loved ones into full-time caretakers from afar. The gift you give is emotional space. Children can enjoy conversations about grandchildren and hobbies, not medical charts. Balanced silence empowers both sides, fostering calmer check-ins and preventing your well-being from becoming the household's sole headline time after each appointment. Action steps: set a personal health news threshold. For example, decide that anything rated under 5 on a 10-point seriousness scale stays private until your next scheduled family call. When something minor crops up, write it in your journal, note questions for your physician, then engage in a relaxing activity like gentle stretching or listening to favorite music. Ellen began sending her children a monthly, all-clear postcard decorated with funny cartoons rather than daily blood pressure screenshots. Her kids felt relieved. Conversations shifted back to birthdays and recipes, and Ellen felt more in control. If family members insist on updates, offer concise summaries. "I had my routine checkup, and the doctor is satisfied. I promise I'll tell you if anything changes." Consistency builds trust, and soon everyone knows that no news truly means good news, allowing shared moments to sparkle again. Maintain this rhythm for 3 months and watch stress fade. Secret number 3, hot-button political opinions. Election seasons can transform cozy dining rooms into debate arenas. Yet after 65, many of us value harmony more than winning arguments. Gerald, a retired teacher, learned this the bruising way when he quoted a late-night pundit during Thanksgiving dessert. Within minutes, his grandson stormed out and his niece cried. The sweet potato pie went untouched. The secret lies in recognizing that persuasion rarely happens over pie. Keep your deeper ideological convictions for friends who share your interest in policy discourse, or for community forums designed for respectful debate. With relatives, steer talk towards shared values, volunteering, local events, family history. By skipping polarizing headlines, you protect relationships that matter more than proving a point. Remember, peace of mind is worth more than the fleeting thrill of a rhetorical victory. Silence here is a priceless investment that yields lifelong emotional dividends together for every generation. Practically speaking, create a go-to diversion phrase before gatherings. Gerald now keeps a no card in his pocket reading. Interesting point. Let's hear what little Emma is learning in school lately. This gentle redirect honors the speaker while shifting focus to neutral ground. Another tool is the question sandwich, agree on a shared value. Ask an open question that invites storytelling instead of debate. Then close with a compliment. Example, we all care about the community's future. What memories do you cherish from growing up here? I love how passionately you support local causes. Such framing satisfies everyone's need to feel heard without lighting fuse wires. If tempers still rise, excuse yourself to refresh drinks or find the grandchildren. Consistent, calm redirection teaches relatives that political sparring ends where your gracious presence begins. Soon they'll follow your lead toward calmer, kinder conversation lanes. Rehearse at home until the words flow smoothly under pressure. Secret number 4, detailed inheritance plans. Talking generally about wills is wise, yet sharing every draft clause with curious relatives can sow competition and suspicion. When Linda, 72, revealed she planned to leave her vintage jewelry to one grandchild who shared her love of art, others felt overlooked. Siblings whispered, and holiday invitations dwindled. Legal professionals advise discussing only the existence of a current estate plan and the name of your executor, keeping precise beneficiary splits private. This preserves flexibility if circumstances change and prevents pressure from those who may try lobbying for assets. Your intention is to bless, not burden. Save the specifics for a sealed letter with your documents or a confidential meeting with the executor. That way, your legacy arrives as a gift of love rather than a scorecard that could fracture family unity long before you're gone and cast a shared shadow over treasured present-day moments. How to proceed. Schedule an annual appointment with your attorney or a certified elder law specialist to review documents quietly. If a relative presses for details, respond cheerfully, everything is organized, and the executor will handle it when the time comes. Then pivot to a current topic, perhaps a grandchild's science project or photos from a recent garden tour. Linda also hosted a family game night celebrating shared memories rather than possessions. Laughter replaced speculation. Consider leaving a legacy gift of stories. Record short audio clips narrating cherished family tales to accompany your will. This focuses heirs on heritage instead of hardware. Finally, write a gratitude letter expressing appreciation for each person's unique qualities, emotionally satisfying words they can enjoy now. These steps reduce the lure of inheritance gossip and ensure your final wishes stay both secure and drama-free. Review these steps annually, updating only when truly necessary to honor evolving realities family. Secret number 5, intimate details of past romances. While grandchildren might giggle hearing about your swing dance dates, delicate revelations can create discomfort or undermine current partnerships within the family. Robert, 69, once shared at Sunday at lunch an old love letter from his college sweetheart, unaware that his wife felt sidelined by the nostalgic glow. Their kids sensed tension and quickly mirrored it. Romantic histories are meaningful parts of our journey, yet oversharing them can eclipse the love story you're living now. The wiser choice is to keep cherished mementos and spicy anecdotes for a trusted friend's ears, a memoir, or your private journaling practice. By controlling the narrative's depth, you honor both past and present relationships, keeping the dinner table free of sideways glances and whispered, "What did he just say?" questions that spark unnecessary drama. Selective silence preserves dignity, safeguards marriages, and models respect for boundaries across generations all. Practical approach. Create a memory box where letters, photos, and tokens from previous relationships live safely out of sight. Share its existence with your partner if you wish, but set mutual agreement that it remains closed unless both choose otherwise. When younger relatives ask about your dating past, offer light-hearted highlights without intimate specifics. We enjoyed concerts and milkshakes after class. Music was our version of texting. Robert later wrote his wife a fresh love note, celebrating decades together and placing it atop the old letter, symbolically honoring yesterday while uplifting today. Another tool is gratitude substitution. When tempted to recount an old flame, speak a current appreciation instead, such as, "I'm grateful for the life we've built right here." Over time, this practice rewires conversational habits, ensuring family gatherings radiate present-moment warmth rather than retroactive heartache. Follow these rituals monthly to ingrain new communication patterns and maintain affectionate emotional climates. Stepping back, notice the common thread. Each secret guards emotional safety, not deception. Silence, when thoughtfully chosen, allows love to breathe. By keeping financial receipts in the drawer, minor ailments in the journal, political flames off the table, inheritance blueprints under lock, and old romances private, you create conversational spaces where laughter and listening flourish. Boundaries signal respect for your own peace, for relatives' feelings, and for memories worth preserving. Seniors often fear withholding means withholding love. In reality, it means filtering content through wisdom's sieve so only nourishing words reach receptive ears. Think of it as serving soft music rather than clanging cymbals. Everyone leaves dinner refreshed instead of rattled. Your discretion becomes a family tradition as valuable as Sunday roasts or holiday photos. Many viewers write later to say this single mindset shift restored weekly calls, revived joke circles, and even invited formerly distant cousins back into their orbit. Quick checklist before your next reunion. 1. Destroy or hide evidence of former financial gifts. 2. Log minor health blips privately until they truly matter. 3. Carry a gentle redirect card for political triggers. 4. Refer inheritance queries to your future executor and change the topic. 5. Store past love letters in a memory box, then express present love aloud. Read this list the morning of any big family event. Visualize potential conversation forks and rehearse the safer route. Your future self will thank you, and relatives will subconsciously mirror your calm. Added bonus. You'll have more energy for the activities that keep you vibrant, walking clubs, garden projects, or grandchildren's games, which research shows directly lowers stress hormones and supports healthy aging. Stick the checklist on your fridge door or inside your wallet, and treat it like boarding instructions for a peaceful flight. You would never skip the safety briefing. Gift your conversations similar care everywhere. If setting boundaries feels daunting, remember you've already navigated decades of change, raising children, managing careers, adapting to new technology. This skill set proves you can reshape conversation norms too. Start small. Implement a single secret at the next phone call. Observe the lighter atmosphere, then layer the others. Like tuning a radio from static to clear melody, each adjustment amplifies connection. Imagine the relief of hearing genuine laughter untouched by tension, or getting a postcard simply saying, "Miss you," instead of, "We need to talk." Your example also teaches grandchildren healthy privacy habits, equipping them for their own future relationships. Legacy isn't only what you leave, it's the climate you cultivate now. By choosing mindful silence, you water seeds of respect that flower for generations. Trust the process, celebrate each win with a favorite hobby, and jot successes in a gratitude journal to anchor confidence for your ongoing communication journey. Thank you for spending this time investing in calmer, happier family moments. If these insights sparked ideas or offered reassurance, imagine how many friends in your circle could benefit too. Share this video with them so our community of wise, peace-loving seniors continues to grow. We'll dive into new topics every week, providing tools that honor your dignity and brighten your days. And I always love hearing your experiences. Leave a comment describing which secret you'll try first and why. Until then, keep smiling, keep thriving, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more senior smart guidance each new week.